Returning to your throne, the Prana Priestess. The phase after shedding the skin is a miraculous one. We begin to see what was already present from a renewed state of awe and beauty. The more we let go of what was, we can discover what is. This is the goal of returning to your throne, to see yourself in your divine birthright before you accumulated the layers of masks, lies, experiences, titles, all the things that have kept you from connecting with your true nature. When you look in the mirror, what do you truly see? Do you step in the role of the observer, the witness, or the judge? It happened once. I was on a plant journey and wanted to see what it would be like to witness myself from the eyes of another, separate from me. I stared in the mirror, and out from behind me, I jumped out of myself, stuck my tongue out with my thumbs on my temples, fingers wailing like a teasing 6-year-old, then jumped back inside myself. The present me was in shock, seeing both versions of me at the same time. I witnessed me without it being me. There are layers of you that are ever present, but are happening on a more subtle layer than the body. When you are able to detach from the physical imprint, you begin to dance with the more ethereal realm. So how do we release our attachments to the physical and embody the light within? We start by honoring our sacred yes and our sacred no. What does your body want at this moment right now? Have you ignored your inner knowing by saying yes to that party when a ritual bath was what you craved? Did you say yes to sex when really you wanted to bask in solitude? The body becomes a predominant force when we are disconnected from it, when we go against our inner compass, the same way your shadows rear their essence when you fought to hide them. The moment you bring the temple back to your body, the inner temple can thrive. And when you awaken the love affair with self through a sacred lens, you drop the attachments to how you should appear for the sake of another, and you rest comfortably into who you are with a detached I am who I am sort of confidence. Only in the stillness of detachment can the soul yield up her secrets. We become attached to our pain, attached to our suffering, attached to unmatched lovers to remind us of the gift of detachment. It is through detachment that we finally begin to undulate with the dance of life. There's a life force that's responsible for everything that's living, the spirit of love, the power behind all manifestations. Her name is Prana. The Prana Priestess is one who has mastered the art of transmuting energy, alchemizing her sacred rage into blissful breaths of ecstasy. Breath is life. Breath is prana. Breath is power, a true luxury. Through the breath alone, we are able to navigate our triggers, transmute our sadness, expand our consciousness, even journey to different realms. There is one way of breathing that is shameful and constricted. Then there's another way, a breath of love that takes you all the way to infinity. Check in with yourself and notice the way you are presently breathing. Are you breathing shallow from the chest? Is your mouth open, neglecting the filter of your nose? Are you breathing in deeply from the belly, expanding the rib cage as you sip in the air through your skin? Everything becomes more sacred if we can just connect our actions with our breath. The breath reminds you that you are separate from the body, that there is a flow of energy working in tandem to connect you to Source. Once we can provide the space between the breath and the body, we can tap into the language of the soul and our vital flow. One could equate the flow of prana to the ecstatic feeling that it rises when you hear a song that stirs you to your core and your hands begin to sway to the melodic rhythm, while your hips become entranced by the drums, and suddenly you are no longer in control of the dance. The music is dancing you. When was the last time you lost yourself to a sweet symphony? It's time you allowed yourself to awaken to your primal priestess power. Tapping into the ecstatic state of energy is just the beginning. You become an alchemist when you learn to not only harness the flow, but to transmute it into your divine desires. Taking control of your energy is to take back the steering wheel and drive down the path that feels more scenic to you. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You're a magician turning pain into gold if you just remember your innate wisdom. You can practice this by taking note of your breath the next time someone's energy disrupts your character. If you find yourself breathing fast as the heat starts to rise and your thoughts are going a mile a minute, try calming the breath. Slow it down. Take back control. Expel all of the air from your lungs. Breathe in for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds. Continue this rhythm, allowing the pause between the inhalation and the exhalation to be non-existent. Bring yourself back to a calm euphoria, no matter how escalated you feel. This is how you begin to take back your body, your mind, your power, your energy. The body reminds you of your triggers and may respond by fleeing, fighting, freezing, or even fawning into submission. This is when you get to put the art of transmutation to the test, becoming the medicine woman to your inner child, the priestess returning to her throne. Every single choice we make is either going to enhance the spirit or drain it. Every day, we're either giving ourselves power or taking it away. This path to your throne is an unraveling of sorts to get you to peel back the layers that make up the whole until all that is left is not the body, not the mind, but pure divine light. A royal place of creation where the highest vibration of existence resides, equipping you with the opportunity to reclaim your power across and beyond space and time. If you're ready to cut through the Maya illusions and step into your flow state, then I invite you on a journey to connect with your breath, essentially your spirit. To activate this medicine, we'll begin by allowing ourselves to comfortably lie on our backs in Svanasana. Resting comfortably and deeply into the surface beneath you. And let's exhale all the air from our lungs. A deep breath, inhale, allow the belly to expand, the heart to open, as you allow the breath to travel back down your spine and down into your feet. Continue breathing like so, and with every exhalation, allow the body to become more heavy as you sink into the arms of Pachamama, allowing yourself to feel nurtured, cradled, protected as you sink deeper into the earth. Following this breath, continuing this flow, you begin to imagine there are roots extending from your body, connecting you deeply into the earth's core. Allow your feet to now make contact with the earth, allowing your knees to be elevated, feet placed on the surface. And continue breathing deeply into Mother Nature. Allowing yourself to feel heavier, more relaxed, more calm. And while you're in this space, you begin to visualize a golden dome surrounding about arm's length distance in all directions, surrounding you, protecting you as you venture onto this next journey. Visualizing this golden dome, this protection, having the intention to allow the body to drift as it needs to, knowing that you will return safely to your home. And when you're ready, as we call on the elements of earth, we call on you, we thank you. Thank you for holding us, nurturing us, protecting us, guiding us. We call on the energy and the elements of air for connecting us to the breath, the spirit, reminding us to be uplifted and inspired. We call on the energy and the essence, the element of water, for reminding us to surrender to the flow, the ebb and flow of life, to go with the waves, not against them. We call on and thank the energy and the essence of fire for cleansing us free of that which does not serve our highest good and replacing it for passion to allow our goals to be accomplished. We call on and we thank the energy and the essence, the element of ether, spirit. Thank you for allowing us to be these divine vessels for divinity to flow through so we can be of better service to others. Call on and thank the energy and the essence, the element of the underworld, the divine, dark, feminine essence that lives within our womb space, where all the ancient secrets of those who came before us, the healers, the teachers, the herbalists, the witches, the wise women, the priestesses, where all of their magic resides, waiting for us to tap into it. We thank you, we honor you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. From this space, the space of feeling protected and guided, we'll begin with a breath where you inhale twice, filling up from the belly first, then up through the chest, and exhaling out from the mouth, all the way out. So you breathe in from the nose to the belly, to the chest, and then exhale, release the breath from the mouth. And so it sounds like this. Allowing the belly to expand and the rib cage to open with the inhalation and exhale through the mouth, completely and totally. And continue this rhythm, continue this pace, allowing yourself to get into a cycle, a flow, to where there's no pause between the inhalation and the exhalation. Continuing this breath and allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper, allowing yourself to feel safe to journey where you need to go, allowing yourself to connect with spirit. Keep breathing, keep flowing. And I encourage you to keep flowing, keep going. But if any moment you feel like it's too much for you, allow yourself to just come back to natural breathing and notice what's happening within your body. But if you feel safe, if you feel like you can stick with it, then I encourage you to go deep.
Every breath
allowing your gaze to be upon your third eye, your drishti point, to be at that space that's right between your eyebrows, just above it. Breathing into this space, asking for clarity, divine insight, whatever you need. Breathing this violet light into your third eye, allowing it to travel through your entire body as you breathe. Allowing yourself to travel, to venture off into space. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your breath to return to your natural breathing. Notice any sensations in the body. Perhaps you feel a tingling. Perhaps you feel floating. Perhaps you feel nothing at all. Just taking note and witness to what's happening within the body. Notice any visuals that might arise. And when you're ready, let's begin again. Allowing yourself to go deeper, trusting that you know the journey back to your home, back to your body. So it is safe for you to venture out. It is safe. Keep breathing, breathing deeply. Seeing if you can get fuller with each inhalation, and seeing if you can empty out completely with each exhalation. Breathing deeply, breathing into that third eye, allowing this violet light to enter. Feel free to pick up the pace or slow it down, whatever feels good to you. Just keep breathing if it feels good. Keep breathing, and when you're ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 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 exhale. Exhale all the air out of your body and float, exist, become light. This is you and your light body. Existing as energy, existing as pure divine light. Noticing any sensations, any visuals, anything that's coming for you. This is you tapping into your pranic state. This is you allowing the vital life force energy to just travel freely through your system. And stay here for a moment. Feel all of the goodness. And just witness your breath and witness the space and journey as you see fit. Receiving any divine messages that might arise. Perhaps you just are sent here to feel good right now in this moment. Make no intentions, just exist, just be here, now. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, allow yourself to bring sensations back into the body, wiggling your toes, allowing your knees to create more action, your hips, your belly, just bringing back the action as you settle and nestle back into your body. As you rest comfortably at home. And perhaps begin rubbing your fingers, just touching them, noticing them. And then begin generating heat within your hands by rubbing them back and forth rapidly. And when you feel like you've generated enough heat, allow your hands to separate. And notice any sort of energetic pull, any heat, any density happening right there between your hands. And when you're ready, just place your hands upon your solar plexus, gently behind your navel. It's your dantian. This is where we store all of our energy. Begin rubbing your hands around in a circle as you send this energy back to your dantian to store for later. And when you're ready, open your eyes.